We're back here. We got a bye week. We are ranked number 21. Wanted to kind of walk through some of the stuff that goes into pregame. You know, I haven't spent a ton of time when it comes to this type of thing and really getting into it. But you get to control the practices, which is nice. And I kind of go through, and typically with like a Darius Taylor, I've been even saying no practice because, you know, his season wear and tear and his career wear and tear is quite extensive. So we like to try to limit that if at all possible. Same with the linemen have really been kind of hurt. So we've been limiting that. Now, actually, for this, since we don't have a game, we'll keep Darius Taylor as limited practice. For the most part, they do a good job. But when it comes to some guys like that we're going to need for the end of the season, that's what we've been doing. As far as recruiting, going through, quarterback-wise, we have a cheap 3-star. I tried to find some. There wasn't a ton, but there definitely was some. As it looks like Texas Tech is actually giving us a run for our money here as... see if I can get some points from somewhere to add to that running back, as it looks like Callaway might be my guy, as I would love to give a full 50 to that running back. Bryce Ladson. We're going to hard sell here, as we can kind of figure out, because we know his deal breakers on playing style, so that's what we're going to hard sell for him. But there's our one running back. At the wide receiver, we do have a 4-star gem here we're trying to get. We also have a cheap 3-star we are trying to snag for a couple of receivers. We've got 2 tight ends here that we both do not have a lot of investment in, which is nice. A couple right tackles, running away with Brendan Clare, and we are fighting for Brian Jarrell. On the offensive guard, we have Lee Leuenberg, as we don't have the points to schedule a visit, and we have Trey Giuliano, which he has a visit coming up, as well as we're actually going to take some of the points off of him. We'll keep it at 25 though. Maybe look to add that elsewhere. At the center position, Tim Truman, a cheap 3-star there as well. We've got Hendricks and Hearns for some edge rushers we're trying to get here. UCLA, wow, they're having a great year. Isaac Hearns will get that visit here. Getting these points available allows us to schedule some visits, as Stephen Burr is not ready, but just gives everybody a chance to see our recruits and kind of the process we go through. Tyler Sauer would be a good one to add the 25 points to. And you can also edit the scholarship, which is nice. So if you know you're behind, you can edit that. As actually we're down by a lot, so I'm gonna take this 5 points and give it to Larry here, our strong safety. So I mean, that's just kind of a quick run through on the recruiting, what I'm doing there. We don't have coach skills to upgrade, so we'll sim to next week. We'll see what the conference outlook looks like for a short little episode, checking in here at the midway point through the season, as we've got some recruiting battles happening here. Remember, one of our goals is to be top 60, so we got the Hawkeyes. We will move up 2 spots. As we look at the rest of our schedule, 3 wins to start the year, a loss at Washington, but pick up a big win against Michigan and at Purdue. We've got a tough stretch coming up, though, as we host Iowa We then travel to defending champs Indiana. We get undefeated UCLA. And then we go to Penn State, end with Northwestern and Wisconsin. So no gimmies on the schedule. One win away from bowl eligibility. But at this point, we've got that college football playoff in the back of our mind. We know there's a long way to go, but it's a possibility. Notre Dame at the top, but Ohio State up there. Oregon also at 6. We've got USC at 11. UCLA crawling up there at 14. Ourselves at 19. Indiana 21. And that'll do it for the Big Ten. Tulane with 2 losses in the top 25. Very interesting. Conference standings. As you can see, we're 2-1, but Ohio State and UCLA at the top at 4-0. 6 ranked teams for the Big Ten. Illinois really a surprise down there. Iowa as well with 3-3. Let's see if we can look at their team schedule. They lost to Northern Illinois, wow, but then they beat their rival Iowa State. And then their other 2 losses are not bad, but they beat Washington. So this will definitely not be an easy game. We may look to even play defense in this game, as it is, of course, our big rival. So, next episode, we've got the Floyd of Rosedale. It's going to be a cold one. October 24th, it's 38 degrees, but it does not look like it's going to rain. It's kind of, or snow. It's kind of hoping it maybe would. Points per game, we're both about the same offensively. Defensively, 2 good defenses, as we only allow 7 points and they only allow 20. Should be a good matchup. Coming up next.